morning. Weren't too bad last night. Woke up a few times. Bit of wind, but yeah, not too bad. This is what we got this morning. Clouds rolled in a little bit over the last half an hour. Was really super bright this morning. Right, I'll bring you back when we're on our little next mission. See you in a bit. Hello, check this out. Flip around. Yeah, mate. So we're here, where the legend of the Lady of the Lake is. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Let's have a little look. Scope it out. Guys, I'm at the lake. We made the 200 that I requested, thanks to Dale Walton. Great donation, mate. I really appreciate it. If you're in the local area of Southampton, check out Dale Walton. He does removals, man in the van service, Dalton logistics. I've used them myself. I've worked for him. I know the man. Top fella, and he will look after you on your move, which we all know is stressful enough. But I said I'd swim in here. I'm here. Let's get it. That's probably cold, mate. Yeah, mate. Woo. Yes, mate. Right, I'm not gonna lie. That was freezing. Properly cold, mate. But it's for a good cause. Warm now. Got a brew going. Brew's all ready. I'll get that down me. And then we'll have a little mooch about. As I said, this is a combined trip. Obviously I'm doing the Great Tommy Sleep Out, raising funds for the Royal British Legion, homeless veterans suffering with PTSD and all kinds of other problems, as well as being homeless and on the streets. You know, there's a estimated 6,000 veterans homeless on British streets. You know, it should never happen, and it's for a good cause. So I'm getting a video out of it and hopefully raising some awareness. So I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Right, so let's talk about this legend. So the legend goes of the Lady of the Lake that, I don't know, in the 1800s, maybe before that, a young boy used to come down here and graze his sheep and let them drink from the water and stuff like that. And he used to love coming down here and spending time. And as he grew older, he was given more responsibilities, so he'd bring more animals. And to be fair, they weren't the best animals. A bit scabby and stuff like that, you know. So as he was a little bit older, he used to come down and he used to sit on a rock. Could have been this rock, I don't know. But he sat on the rock, and as he's looking across the lake, he sees a disturbance, and this beautiful lady appears out of the lake. And he instantly fell in love with her, absolutely besotted with her. And she gave him a proposition. Basically, that he would, marry her. And obviously, he was instantly in love with her. So without thinking, he was instantly like, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know? So she said, but there's a condition. You can only strike me 3 times. So he says, yes, he agrees. And part of this thing was that he would be given all kinds of wealth, and he would be rich, and his animals would be the best animals in the land. And that's what happened. He grew up, you know, he had kids, he had the best livestock in the whole of this area, and they were like top animals, top sheep, top, cows and things. And you know, he'd made it. He'd had children, and he was rich, and he's got these epic animals. But then the time came where he made his first mistake, and I think it was like a funeral or something, or the child was sick, and the woman from the lake, she was crying. So he tapped her on the shoulder and said, you know, why are you crying? And she obviously could see into the future or whatever, or see fates, and she knew that the child would die. So she was crying because of that. But that's where he made his first mistake. That tap on the shoulder counted as a strike. So she told him that, you know, that is your first strike, and you've only got 2 more. So time goes on, and they're at a wedding, and I think she starts laughing, and he turns to her and taps her, and he says, you know, what are you laughing at? And that was his second strike. Anyway, the story goes on. He's
got angry or something, and he tapped her once or something, another time, something along them lines. But he done his 3 strikes, and with that, she walked off out of the village, walked here, walked straight back into the lake. But with her was all of these animals, all of these pedigree, you know, sheep and cattle, and all the animals followed her into the lake, never to be seen again. So obviously he was heartbroken, and it destroyed him, you know, because he was poor again. He was an old man and he was poor, and he just sort of gave up. And his kids would come here and they would call out across the lake to see if she would come back to their mum, you know. It never happened, but yeah, that's the legend. Who knows, maybe repeated. I ain't seen her, but yeah. I'll tell you one thing, that water is properly cold. Right, I'm going to pack my stuff up and then we'll get back on it. I'll see you in a bit. So we went in about there, and walking around the other side now. But it doesn't matter what what side you look at it, the view is epic. It's proper awesome here, and I imagine on a hot summer's day it would be quite nice to chill out. But it's not a hot summer's day, and that wind is cold. Right, we're going to make our way down. So it's dawned on me, I've been in Wales all this time, I ain't shown you the sheep. Yes mate. Right, nearly had a car. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I'm at the car. On the way back down by this car park, there is a notice board with all the information about the Lady of the Lake. So I'll put them pictures in, just in case I've got something a little different, but that'll tell you exactly what the crack is. But yeah. Bit of a walk to get up there, but worth it, mate. Right, we're gonna head back to camp. I'll see you in a bit.
Nothing's changed and they're still just as close. You know, when it's like this, sonically it would say from the little neighbours whistling in there. I love the cafe trees now. A bird named Jassia, and this week's introducing tune of the week is called
guys, so I'm back. I'm in the tent. It's windy as shit out there. So I'm just having a little chill out, have some food, watching a little video.
Where'd you go to? I see on Facebook what you're doing, man. Yeah, you good?
Yeah. A little bit of Brothers World.
Yeah. What do you think about the Wrexham town now? The football club's getting a bit.
Hopefully the old weather chills out a bit.
Nice sense of shops.
Wind dies down.
But it's
And
going
we'll
correctly. Yeah.
have a little walk about.
Almost outside the shop.
Go check that waterfall out again.
No, it's improved. It has got better.
I'm just gonna relax for a little while.
Well, we're out to relax tonight.
Have a drink.
I don't know yet.
I'll see you in a bit. Well guys, I was planning to go back out, but it's absolutely smashed it down and everything's soaked. So I'm in the tent, I'm having a couple of drinks, watching a bit of YouTube. We got we got Blotter on.
Let's get crack-a-lackin'.
Yes, mate. Oh yeah? Bloody dance music now. Oh here lad. Crack on. Right. Cheers guys. I'll catch you in the morning. I'm just gonna chill and watch YouTube. Nice one. See you later. Hi guys, it's morning. Lovely sunny morning today. All packed up. I'm ready to head home. So, this is where maybe pause it and have a little read. But yeah. And this is where the food part is. So if you go to visit that waterfall, there's a little food hut here. Opens at 10. Bacon rolls, burgers, tea, coffees. And then you go up this track, and the field's up the top there. But thanks for watching, and hopefully there'll be some more videos coming soon. Take care. Thanks. Bye.